Hello and welcome back here to Football Manager at Rawslowgaming, and we're playing Bath City Football Club. We are in our start of the second season here, and we got promoted to Vanarama National League last season, and we're fighting bravely for relegation here. As you see, we're very much at the bottom half of the table, or the very bottom of the table. We want to turn that thing around, and we have a good chance maybe of doing some here in the next match against Dag and Red in 5 days, playing at home. Since they are 18th in the league, should be a good chance to maybe turn the momentum. And of course, we're aiming for the top of Premier League and beyond, but it's a long way there, and that we'll start with the match against Dag and Red, and I'll see you there. So a short break till we make it to match day. Time then to get to match selection or team selection here against Dag and Red, and apparently this is not an easy game to recoup from, as we are quite clear underdogs here according to the bookmakers. But I think it's time for an upset here really for us, because we have been unlucky overall, I feel. A little bit of a break there again, or a good enough time in between matches, so we're not changing anything. We have a winning formula. We haven't just been able to get it out of us yet. So we'll go to the match here and hope that they can lift themselves up a little bit and perform as they should be able to, or get lucky as they should be able to. Whichever you prefer to see it, we will take, so to say. And we're starting this off and commenting just as we always do throughout the matches, and listening overall to our assistant that knows better than we do in general. We are mostly playing the game focusing on what players to keep and not, and really listening to the coaches and staff that we hire, looking for players to sign and everything like that, building a team from the ground up, and working closely with the board, making the club great, and really doing the low club league challenge. Pearson with a chance, 1 hour to keep, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 37th minute, and we take the lead yet again. I think this is the 8th match we have played, and I think we have led in, well, half of them at least, I would say. But we have so far not managed to win a single one. Hopefully, as I said, this one can be the one that turns things around for us. A good sequence there and a good goal from Pearson, and we're definitely dominating if we're looking on the stats here in this match so far. So after one half, I said 1-0. Looking at the stats, we're, as I said, also totally dominating in terms of shots and everything. Possession is pretty darn even, so maybe not totally dominating that way, but it definitely looks good. That's what I'm saying. Stats or rating on the players is also looking really good, so we'll continue the second half here. And directly we have a highlight here, Brunt with a free kick and out for the keeper, showing safe hands there and a good save. Unfortunately, the highlight is still going on, and I think that is going to be a red card for Smith. Yes, it is, and that definitely weren't very nice looking, and guess what? We are probably going to lose this damn game then, because that is going to be hard. Right, so we'll just leave it as that. Heck, it definitely didn't feel that great playing in the middle there, so the middle right in the midfield will be a little bit of a sore eye. Pearson with a free kick towards everyone, not reaching anyone. But instead, Robinson here, and a chance for Dag and Red to do a counter-attack. Eleftherio coming here on the right-hand side and crosses it in to Deeping, and leg saves there, and somehow it's out for a goal kick, and that's right. Really looked like it was in the goal, to be honest. And yeah, All right, I thought there was something to click there, but it wasn't. That's why I pressed cancelled. But we're going to do a sub or 2 or 3 as soon as this highlight is over. And this highlight seems to be for Dagon Red Eleftherio coming here again on the right hand side across, and it's over the crossbar there for Dagon Red. So danger averted, and stats are now looking very even here instead. Healy is tired, but you're having a really great game or a good game, so I don't want to switch out. Sanko, you're tired and not having a great game, so you're going to be out. And Britain, you're also having a pretty good game, so don't really want to switch out as such, but oh boy, what to do? Well, I think Baxter, you're getting in instead of Healy. Just to have fresh legs in the defense. Brunt with a free kick and not getting to anyone. So another chance for Dag and Red to come in here with a counter-attack. Deering and now driving it up here on the left-hand side. And he runs and runs and runs and crosses it very easily here in a very dangerous zone. And it's a goal for Dag and Red here in the 68th minute. So, yeah. Will be a hard time to win this match here again, I guess, since we're one player short. And I just feel like the luck is not there, or that we're so unlucky so far in this season. It's ridiculous. I don't really like to say either that it's all about luck and things, because it's not, but I feel so unlucky. And Bront there are almost having a chance, but yeah, dropping the ball to Dagon Red pretty much, and up to their defense and passing about or dribbling up here a little bit to the middle, playing it wide to the left hand side to Deering, passing into Stretton here in the middle to Brundle, and to Stretton one on run, who has a short keeper, but leg saves there. Very good. And really, I don't want any more highlights now. I'll take the draw. Just that we get points is good. But we do have more highlights here. One in the 85th minute. Burko with the ball here on the left-hand side, passing into Hackett. Hackett with a cross towards Britton, but yeah, not reaching it. So, but Dagon Red with a counter attack here. Stretton versus the keeper. Leg managing to save and out for a corner. So very good action there by Leg, and very good. Here comes the corner. Rowan heading it out, clearing it out, but the highlight is still rolling on, which makes me nervous. And a shot there by Brundle, I think, and out for another corner, as that were deflected out by a Leg. And cleared and up to Brunt here on that corner. A chance for a counter-attack. No, he stops and gets dispossessed extremely easy. And yeah, a chance up to Britton, up to Brunt. And now a chance for a counter-attack. Brunt plays it wide here to Pearson on the left-hand side. Pearson dribbling it in to the middle, passing back to Burko, and not really getting to anything. We do have another highlight here in the 90th minute, so very soon over. And Dagon Red coming up here, Whitehead, and you're just running through, and you shoot well wide of the goal. And Jesus, we have 4 minutes of extra time. That's so long. And last highlight of the match here. Last minute of extra time, and a corner there from Dagon Red, and saved on the goal line. So will they have time to come in with another chance here? Now a free kick for Bath City, and I think that's definitely going to be over then. Pretty much this will be a highlight for the final whistle, which is definitely unusual here in Football Manager 2020, at least if you have set highlights to few or something like we have done. There's like several settings you can have, and we have the one above goals only. And I think in 2019 we had 2 steps above goals only. And we are now past the extra time, and that is it. The final result for Bassett versus Dagon Red is 1-1. Shots 7-12, shots on target 5-7, possession 54-46%. So overall, decent match, a good match, considering we were one player short for one whole half. I really can't say more than that. And well, overall decent rating from the players. Overall a decent match. Still 21st in the league. Still 2 points up to being out of the relegation zone. And Smith suspended for 1 match. Yep, sure. And 1240 attending that game, so that's pretty good. And Billy K. Richards update 6.8 in his last match, so that's pretty alright. And we will see you after a short break at home against Solihull Moors in 7 days. And we're back from the short break here, and this time it's match day against Solihull Moors and another chance to get things going. We're slight underdogs according to the bookmakers, but that can easily be changed, so to say, hopefully. And now we'll get Tom Price in to play for this match. And we'll bring in Simpson here on the bench as Smith is suspended. And Price can play in absolutely the same position and role and everything, so that's good. And we don't need to do any other changes. And we'll continue to chug along here and hope that they can find each other, so to say. And yeah, we'll hand over, talk to assistant times 2 here. Morale is all right, but we need that win. We need some momentum to get going correctly here. And I really hope that this is that match. First highlight here in the 8th minute. Sanko with the ball, but losing it there to Solihull Moors. Sweeney driving the ball upwards here in the middle, passing back to ball and back to Sweeney. And he passes it nicely to McCollum, but Bassett pushing the players back up and passing back and forth. But the opening pass to Sweeney here on the left-hand side. Sweeney crosses it towards McCallum, and it's a goal for Solihull Moors here in the 8th minute, unfortunately. So a very unlucky and bad start for Bassett here. Again, I would say. It's yeah, it's dreadful. We can't get things going our way. Very, very frustrated. Or frustrating, rather than frustrated. But it is how it is. We can't change that. Well, we can by cheating, but we're not going to do that. So we'll shout here after this highlight, I guess, in the 14th minute. Bassett with the ball, Rowan passing to Taylor here in the very back of the defense, up to Sanko on the right-hand side, passing to Price. And Price with a long ball with the incorrect address, so Hancock's with the ball here in Solihull Moors up to the midfield, but losing the ball and back to the defensive area of Bassett, and the ball up to Bront here, passing to Britton and passing to Price and to Sanko here on the right hand side. And will he be able to cross it? Yeah, the cross is in towards Britton, but not getting to the ball. And the ball to Taylor to Price and up towards Britton here again. Britton 1-on-1 versus the keeper, and it's a goal here for Bassett in the 15th minute. And it's all equalized, so that's very nice. And I don't know if you heard, but there were like a Schindler scream there, and I don't know where it came from. So I got a bit distracted, but anyway, it's drawn here now after 15 minutes, so that's very good for us. And just onside, yeah, very much just onside there for Britain. That line very much stuttering. And again, I heard some noise there. I don't know if it's my son actually, or if it's coming from outside. Oh well, I guess we'll notice that, or I'll notice that if the screens get more and louder. So it's a chance there for Solomon Morse, but saved and over the crossbar. And here comes the corner. Godger with a header just over the crossbar, again out for a goal kick. So it looks like the first half will end with a 1-1 result, and it is. And pretty even in stats, but not really in terms of shots. So we haven't really been where we want to, but we're happy that it's a draw at this stage. The players playing all right, but definitely could be better. Definitely could be better, but it's all right. So we'll start the second half here, and as we do that, remember to smash that like button if you haven't done so yet, and are enjoying it, of course, and not if you haven't done so yet, just do it or whatever. Or if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. If you are enjoying it though, and you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, do that so you can follow along on the journey, and hit that small notification bell as you get that up if you want to get notifications about when any new episode is uploaded to the channel, so you don't miss out new content every day here at Rawslowgaming. And if you want to support the channel even more, check out the links in the description and the membership tabs, and you can get some cool perks like naming one youth player per game year in either FIFA Manager or Football Manager of your choice. So a good chance there from Solar Morse, but over the top bar, which we came to say that it's actually the crossbar and not the top bar. But I've been saying top bar for 200 episodes or so in Football Manager 2019, so kind of a hard habit to change, but we are going to say crossbar as much as we can, because that's the name of the bar rather than top bar. So a chance here for Solar Morse, Williams crossing it there, but not reaching, and the ball to our keeper, but not managing to find anyone really. Pearson now in the ball here on the left hand side and dribbling forward here, and will he be able to cross it? No, not able to cross it. Very abruptly stopped there in the defense, and a chance for Sol here on Solhill Morse to counter here ×2, but not the case. Pearson with a fast interception there, and Britton getting through. Britton a chance to shoot there, but very strange situation actually. Pearson getting the ball back here, passing to Hackett, and Hackett playing it really wider, and no chance whatsoever. Sanko injured here, so that's not that great, but we'll have Clark step in to play there, and we'll just confirm the sub in the same position and same everything here. And that just made us do one sub, and I think it's time to do another. And what will we do? We'll play Burko, looks a little bit tired. So does Pearson. Brandt is also a little bit tired. So I think we'll play something instead of Brandt. And I think we will do what? Simpson or Baxter doesn't really need to play. So I think we'll keep it like that for the moment. And we'll make that change as suggested by our assistant manager. As I said, we are listening heavily to him here. And a chance for Solhill Morse there, but a good save by a leg. And let's see here what happens. It doesn't feel like that should be the highlight. But maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't. Leg with the goal kick here. Managing to find Asante to Britton to Price. Plays it wide on the left-hand side to Pearson here. Pearson has a chance to cross it. Crosses it towards Clark, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the first minute. And yet again, we are leading now late in the match. Can we finally get that win? That would be so fantastic and so needed. Pearson, again, playing superbly, so really glad that we managed to loan him again, even though he's costing us a lot of money, really per month. Him and Britton are each like 4k per month, which is really, really expensive for us, considering our top player, really, so to say. Other than that is Bront and Clark, earning like 2.5, 3K per month, so not the cheapest exactly, but they are good players for our team. And we have Britton and Bront playing extremely well together. Well, not extremely well, but they have good partnership since last year. So we do have a highlight going on here in the 87th minute, and it's Solihull Morse in control of the ball, playing it from the right hand side, and crosses in and a header there just outside the post, or really touching the post. And we've got 5 minutes of extra time. That's too long. Just whistle for full time, the referee, now, please. But yeah, that's it with the ball, passing back to the leg here, or keeper, and he shoots it up to Clark, but Clark not managing to collect that ball, so to say. And Hangbo here on the left hand side tries to come up, but now passing on his teammates, and Clark with a chance here on the right hand side. Will he cross it? No, he fails to cross it. So still Solihull Morse players that getting the ball, but Burko picking up the ball, and Hackett here with a shot hitting the crossbar and out for a goal kick. Now please, no more highlights. Oh, another highlight. Free kick for Bassity, and a bad pass there, and a chance here for a counter-attack. The last thing that happens, I guess, for Solihull Morse. No, Bassity with the ball now again. Hackett with the ball, passing to Pearson. Pearson dribbling past here and driving it forward towards the penalty area and shoots, and it's well clear of the goal. And I definitely think that should be it, and we finally win a game. Yes, we finally win a game after full time here in Vanarama National League. So scoreline after full time, 2-1 for Bassett versus Solihull Morse. Shots 14-20, shots on target 78, position 53-47%. So a good match and a good result for us finally. And good performance by the lads overall also. So very, very happy with that. And that brought us up to 20th place in the league, just outside the relegation zone. So very, very happy. And for the first time, let's just mention that we have 9 points up to the playoff zone. And with 1,187 attending that game, so that's pretty nice as well. Sanko out for 45 weeks, unfortunately, which is longer than we would like. Richards having an alright match at 6.6. Barry also alright at 6.8. So overall, nice there, and we end our 8-match winless run. So next up, we have a match against Spennymoor in 3 days, so see you there. Time then for the last match in this episode against Spennymoor. And according to the bookmakers, we are slight favorites, maybe due to that win we had in our last match. So let's hope we can get the momentum, or keep the momentum going rather. And yeah, Clark will be in instead of Sanko, so not really a loss as such. And I guess we got to put in Reigns there instead of Sanko, so definitely know our players, so to say, and pretty easy to swap them around at the moment. Harper here. We signed you this year, didn't we? No, it's signed you last year, or rather, you have been with us since last year. We just have signed a lot of other players, especially that just plays all along the right hand side. You're like the third or fourth option, so you should probably be available for a loan, but let's let it be like it is, and we'll go to the match here and hope for a good result yet again, and hand over to assistant Times to kick off and play just the way we like it, or I like it at least. And we forgot to look at how tired the players were there, so we actually had a lot of players that maybe shouldn't have played this match, especially Burko here. But yeah, it will have to do. We'll just hope that we don't get any more injuries or something like that. So we do have a highlight here going on. Burko have had some highlights with the ball there, so to say. Bront now with the ball here in the middle of the field and passing back to Healy and the ball to Spenny Moore, as it was a pretty bad pass, and it's a through ball to Taylor here. Taylor versus the keeper, and he shoots it just wide. Our keeper not worrying about that shot at all. Looked very close to me, or according to me. And here comes a corner from Spenny Moore, and it's out for a very good position there. And somehow it's not a goal there. Terrific stuff there from our keeper and our defenders managing to keep that ball out in that crazy sort of a pinball sequence there, I gotta say. So we have a throw in here in Burko, and Burko crosses it towards Britain, but not really getting to it. But Clark there with a power shot, and it's a goal for Bassett here in the 21st or 22nd minute. And yeah, a real power behind that for Clark, and his second goal of the season, which should be considered good, how little he's been playing and everything. But yeah, definitely getting, as I said, power behind that, and not really in such a hard place for the keeper to say, so to say, but managing to do really good. And yeah, they have one player that is really tired at least, or three, I would say. But we have more players that are really tired, so it's going to be a tough second half, but we'll let everyone play the whole first half here at least. And there we have the end of the first half. We're leading, but maybe not that fairly looking at the stats at all or anything like that. And how is it in the rating of the players? Nothing special to note here at all. Looks like a usual day at the job, so to say. So we'll continue here, and as soon as Burko hits under 70%, we'll do some subs here. So Burko, you're playing defender left, which we don't really have anyone else that can do. So we'll just bring in Baxter there, and we need to switch out Pearson here. So you're playing left, and the same case is there. Now we have Hackett that we can put out here. So we'll put in Simpson instead of Pearson. Yes, even though Price has a yellow card, that's a risk we gotta take, so to say. And then we have Hackett and Rowan that is both tired. Hackett is a lone player, I believe, so Rowan is more important to protect, so to say. So we're switching him out. And now a couple of players that is not really playing in their correct position, but hopefully it will work nonetheless. A corner here from Bears City, Price with it, but unfortunately out to Spennymoor ×2, so to say. So a chance for a counter-attack here was with a fast dribble or a fast runner, but slowing the game up here a little bit and passing back and forth in the middle, but playing it wide here to Forbes on the right-hand side, and it crosses in, but over the crossbar. So no goal there, and no action needed from a leg, which is very good. So 20 minutes to go now, or just thereabout, until the final whistle. And if we can get this win as well, it would be so good for the team and everyone. And Bass City picking up the ball there, and the ball to Brunt to Price here in the middle, and the ball towards Hackett, but not reaching, but getting a second chance, or Simpson getting to the ball really, and passing to Healy up to Brunt and further on to Britton, and Britton with a touch there, and Hackett sort of trying to get it in, but a really good sequence there, and nearly a goal there by Britton. Britton have done some really good actions and getting robbed of a couple of goals now. I would say that were one instance, and I think we had one instance in the last match, not in the last match, last episode, where he had like a super clear goal that the keeper saved in a spectacular way then and now. But let's focus here. Spennymoor yet again coming through here, and a shot there, and it's a goal for Spennymoor here in the 88th minute. So we can't keep the win again. So late in the game they get back here, but yeah, a little bit of pinball action there again, and I don't really think it should have been that fair that we would have won the game if we did, but in other matches I think it would have, so I think it would have balanced it out, so to say. And we get another highlight here in the 92nd, 93rd minute. It's Spennymoor with the ball, crossing it in to Loans to Henry here. And what will happen? I don't want a shot and I don't want a goal. And it's just wider by the Spennymoor striker or the Spennymoor player. So chance for a goal kick here. And I thought we wouldn't get to see more, but maybe there is a chance here for Bassett in the last seconds. That would be nice. Hackett with the ball and getting a free kick there, or that's going to be a red or yellow card there for Watts, I feel. Apparently not the case though, so here comes the free kick if it's not the full-time whistle that we are waiting for. Brunt getting through, maybe here? No, not really, but Britton? No? Oh, shit. It looked like he were on it, but apparently not. Full-time result for Bassett versus Spennymoor, 1-1, shots 8-12, shots on target 43, possession 51-49%, so very unlucky, I feel. I feel like we have been so unlucky so far, and I feel like a broken record saying that, but yeah, deserved win, not undeserved draw, but yeah, just losing points, so to say. And that is making us still 20th in the league, 1 point clear of the relegation zone and 10 points up to the playoff zone. And denied by a late goal. Yes, I agree. Richard having this match, playing full time, very not so good, and not playing full time. And Clark impressed for Bass, sure. We'll praise him, so to say, or encourage him. That will be everything for this episode, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you here soon again. Bye-bye! You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.